Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join,
Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join with
Come
me.
on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing.
Everybody sing.
I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. He's good in every way. He's good in every way.
Well, hello and welcome back to Covenant Kids. I'm so excited that you're joining us for another evening. We've been spending our time together finding out the answer to this question: who is God? Today, we are learning that God is forgiving. We can find out how people experienced God's forgiveness by looking in the Bible. The Bible is 100% true, and there's not one person in it besides Jesus who was perfect. That means everyone in the Bible needed God's forgiveness. We can see how God is forgiving all throughout the Bible. But for today's lesson, we are learning about how God forgave Peter. Let's join my friends Megan and Ariana to learn more.
Hi, my name is Megan Hurley.
My name is Ariana Vasura, and today we're learning that God is forgiving. Jesus died on a cross to take the punishment for our wrongs so God could forgive us. But even while Jesus was on trial to be killed, one of Jesus' friends did something really, really hurtful.
And we are reading from Luke 22:55 through 57. The guards lit a fire in the middle of the courtyard and sat around it, and Peter joined them there. A servant girl noticed him in the firelight and began staring at him. Finally, she said, "This man was one of Jesus' followers." But Peter denied it. "Woman," he said, "I don't even know him."
Peter was one of Jesus' best friends, but he pretended he didn't know Jesus. Peter turned his back on Jesus. Then Peter did it again.
After a while, someone else looked at him and said, "You must be one of them."
And Peter didn't stop there.
About an hour later, someone else insisted, "This must be one of them, because he is a Galilean too." But Peter said, "Man, I do not know what you are talking about." And immediately, while he was still speaking, the rooster crowed.
Peter loved Jesus. In fact, all of Jesus' other friends ran away as soon as he was arrested. Peter stuck around, determined to be a faithful friend. But in the end, he let fear take over and said he didn't know Jesus. Jesus knew Peter would do that.
At that moment, the Lord turned and looked at Peter. Suddenly, the Lord's words flashed through Peter's mind. "Before the rooster crows tomorrow morning, you will deny me 3 times that you even knew me." And Peter left the courtyard, weeping bitterly.
Think about the moment Jesus looked at Peter. What do you think that felt like for Jesus, for Peter?
Imagine saying mean things to your closest friend only to realize that your friend overheard everything.
That's kind of like what happened to Peter and Jesus. But God is forgiving. Jesus died on the cross to forgive our sins, and Peter's. And after Jesus came back to life, he did something special with Peter.
After breakfast, Jesus asked Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," Peter replied. "You know I love you." "Then feed my lambs," Jesus told him. Jesus repeated the question, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" "Yes, Lord," Peter said. "You know I love you." "Then take care of my sheep," Jesus said. A third time he asked him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt that Jesus asked the question a third time. He said, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Then feed my sheep."
In life, there's no undo option like on a computer. But God is forgiving, and when he forgives us, it's kind of like he hits an undo button in what we did to mess up our friendship with him. He acts like we never did what we did wrong.
Peter got a chance to say he loved Jesus 3 times, the same number of times he denied knowing Jesus. It was kind of like undoing all 3 of the times he said he didn't know Jesus.
God is forgiving. He forgives even the worst things we've done, no matter what we've done wrong. He'll give us a fresh start just like he did for Peter. Listen to this verse from 1 John 1:9.
"But if we confess with our mouths and our sins to him, that he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness."
God is forgiving. Every time we tell him we're sorry, he'll clean up our hearts.
Have you ever done something and felt really, really guilty about it? Well, good news! God is forgiving! Maybe you've disobeyed your parents. You knew the right thing to do was to listen to them, but you didn't. The good news is, if we confess our sins to God, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all wickedness. 1 John chapter 1, verse 9. Maybe you told a lie. You know lying is wrong. But the good news. Oh Lord, you are so good, so ready to forgive, so full of unfailing love for all who ask for your help. Psalm chapter 86, verse 5. Maybe you acted out of anger. The good news? Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. Maybe you cheated on a test or at a game. The good news? God has removed our sins as far from us as the east is from the west. Psalm chapter 103, verse 12. Maybe you've done something so bad you think God would never forgive you, but your past choices don't define you. Because the good news, anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone, a new life has begun. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17.
Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams. So I am holding on. You never let go of me. You gave me hope when hope was all but gone. A second chance to sing a brand new song. You opened up my eyes to see. You rescued me, rescued me. You showed the way when there was no way out. Cleared up my mind when you erased all doubt. You made me strong when I was weak. You rescued me, rescued me. Through every storm of life, I know you're by my side. So I am holding on to your promises. You are the God who holds my future, all my dreams.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Lynn, and we are going to be talking about God is a forgiving God this week. And for the object lessons, we are going to send home the explanation for it, but we are not going to send home all the things to do it with. So when you read through it, it will talk about you need a paper plate with cornstarch in it. And the first thing you're going to do, or you could do, I'll show you, is to take a magic marker and try and cover up all the cornstarch with this magic marker. And as you can see, it doesn't work very well. You're just trying, it's not working very well at all to cover up all the cornstarch with just a magic marker. But if you have some iodine in a squirt bottle with water, this is what happens. I'll see if I can do this. So you can see it covers up the cornstarch and it turns it purple. So when you read through your kit, it will explain how does this show God's forgiveness. Trying to cover up with a marker or cover up with the iodine water. And it will explain more for you. So that is the object lesson. The craft, we're going to send home some cards again, and it's pretty simple. You're just going to make a happy face on some and a sad face on the other. And then we'll put them on a little ring so you can just swing them around. Happy, sad, happy, sad. And then in the kit, it explains what this all means. So be sure to see, you can make your cards, but also see why do we have a happy face and then a sad face. So that is your craft project. Your low energy game is you'll be getting some balls. These are little golf balls, but they bounce. And in your house, try and find 6 cups. You can use drinking glasses, whatever, but you'd find 6 of them. And then this is the game. You'll use your little balls and you're going to try and bounce them into your 6 cups. And it explains that, and then it also explains what the lesson is when you do it. And then the last part, you will be getting just a small Ziploc bag with either M&Ms or Skittles in. And the Dig Deeper part talks about what you're learning when you have the M&Ms and Skittles with them. So please read through all of that. It explains how that relates to God as a forgiving God. And we hope you enjoyed this week's activities. So have a great week. Thank you.